The third one I want to look at is sectarianism. Sectarianism. This is basically the spirit of division, and there are power dynamics to do with this. And if you look at the example I've just given you in terms of the arguments between the Hebraic Jews and the Hellenistic Jews, there's a bit of sectarianism there, a bit of division there. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 3 to 7, it says, "You are still worldly." Why did he describe them as worldly? "For since there is jealousy and quarreling among you, are you not worldly?" And sometimes we see this in the church. There's jealousy, there's envy, there's quarreling, there's unnecessary conflict, there's the spirit of division where people are worldly. I'm talking about people who are strong in prayer meetings, people with spiritual gifts like the Corinthian church, right? And he unpacks it. Are you not acting like mere humans? Ladies and gentlemen, we are not called to act like mere humans. You can't keep saying, "Oh, but it's just human nature, Pastor." Are you not acting like mere humans? For when one says, "I follow Paul," and another, "I follow Apollos," are you not mere human beings? When one person says, "Oh, I prefer Pastor Paul," "Oh, I prefer Pastor Stuart," "Oh, I prefer Pastor Michael," "Oh, I prefer Pastor Tracy," are you not immature? Are you not worldly? Are you not acting like mere humans? For one will say, I follow Paul," and another, "I follow Apollos." Are you not mere human beings? What, after all, is Apollos? And what is Paul? Only servants. Only servants. What is Michael? What is Stuart? What is Paul? This Paul. What is Tracy? What is Wimbai? Only mere servants, through whom you came to believe, as the Lord has assigned to each his task. I planted seed, Apollos watered it, but God has been making it grow. So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who makes things grow. The moment you start using the language of "I prefer this one over this one is better than this one," ladies and gentlemen, you're being worldly, and it causes division. You see, and this is the same mindset, by the way, behind racism. It's the same mindset behind denominationalism. Our church is better, and other sources of division. Okay, there is a pride that stems from thinking we are superior. And sadly, this is often due to subjective measures. Have you noticed that? How do you really measure who's better or what's better? People waste a lot of time arguing about which football team is better. Of course, you'll say yours because of various reasons. You prefer their style, okay? Some people prefer a team just because they score lots of goals. Others prefer it because it defends really well, all right? It's so subjective. Oh, my school is better than yours. My church is better than yours. That's to do with alignment of vision. You go to a church based on, well, what is God calling you to? And which place is going to help you to get there? That's one of the main reasons you go to a church. So to say mine is better than yours is ridiculous. All right? So Paul's goal, if you look at this narrative, is to actually downplay the servants of God. He says, we are nothing, and to emphasize who God is and God's power. Years ago, I learned a particular principle from a book I was reading by Jack Hayford, and he said this: you do not have to compare in order to commend. You do not have to compare in order to commend. In other words, I don't have to say, you're the best singer in the choir, when I can just say, I'm very blessed by your voice. Because if I say in front of everyone else, you're the best, how does everyone else feel? Okay? I don't have to say, you're the most generous person I've met, when I can just say, I'm so blessed by your generosity. Do you see that? That is so powerful. A lot of people use comparisons. And when you do that, you're being like mere humans. You're being worldly. It's a sign of worldliness. Okay? Being worldly is not just about illicit partying out there. Being worldly is about these sectarian attitudes that creep into the church. And if that's you, please repent of that. It needs to be uprooted.